Hello everybody, this is Eystreem and welcome to another seed showcase for Minecraft Pocket Edition. Now today's seed is a really cool seed that brings back some memories because I actually did this seed on my channel about 2 years ago, I believe it was, and it was one of my favorite seeds at that time, and then I just completely forgot about it, and I only had 1,000 subscribers back then, I believe, and now we have like 45,000 subscribers, guys, so once again, thank you for that. That is an amazing number. I never thought I'd have that many subscribers. But anyway, yeah, so I thought it's time to re-showcase this seed because I was going through some of my old videos because it's just worth re-showcasing. It's that good of a seed. Now, before we get started, let's go ahead and see whether we can hit a like goal of 300 likes. I know you guys can do it. Go ahead and absolutely destroy that like button. If you're on a computer, go ahead and hit the little clicky button as hard as you can until you hear your mouse break or something like that. But I know most of you guys are on a phone or tablet, so if that is the case, go ahead and slap that like button or kick it or just you touch it really hard, tap it really hard until it turns blue. So go ahead and slap that like button real good. So let's get straight into the seed. The seed is, let's go, minus 19650,589. Alright. Yep, and 52. So it's nothing easy to remember, but go ahead and pause the video now if you want to use this seed for yourself, which I definitely think you will want to, and definitely brings back a lot of memories for me. I mean, oh my gosh, I just remembered, that would have been like before my voice broke, so that video, oh my gosh, no. Alright, cue the flashback. Hello everybody, this is Eystreem, and today I've got an awesome new seed for Minecraft Pocket Edition 0.11.1. Now this will also work with any higher versions as well as all 0.10 versions. So if we go ahead and open this up, the seed is minus 196505892. Oh my gosh, guys, that is so embarrassing. Holy moly, I hope my videos have gotten better. I hope you guys think my videos have gotten better since then. But without further ado, let's go ahead and launch the world. Alright, here we go. It is building terrain. I'm super excited, guys. I have not seen this world in so long. Okay, no. Moment of truth, alright. Here we go. The world is loading up. Alright, so we spawn in what seems to look like a pretty normal area. Of course, we spawn next to a jungle biome, and then this nice extreme hills biome, and a plains biome to the right here, and then some oak biomes. Now, over here, we're gonna have a look over there in a minute, but the main star of the show is this village that is submerged into a jungle, which I think looks absolutely amazing. It looks really cool. And it even goes over this lake and everything. So let's come down to a better height. Now, this part is not really next to the jungle, but it is next to this jungle lake, which firstly, I think looks absolutely sick. And it makes it look like an ancient, abandoned village next to this lake. It looks really cool. So let's come down to villager level. All right, here we come. Looking really good now. Alright, so we have a library over here. We have the center of the village. We have the well. This one kind of goes out back into the outside, but this side goes into the jungle biome. And as you can see, vines are already starting to grow on the buildings. Now, this is what I love so much about this jungle village. As you can see, vines have just growing all over these houses. And as you can see, this house is absolutely coated in vines up and down, and so is this one. On the walls and everything, it looks really sick as, and really, you're not going to find many seeds like this. It's really unique, having all these vines hanging off the buildings here. And as you can see, that's hanging off the wall. This one's hanging off the blacksmith walls here. And then we've got some leaves, jungle leaves, going through the farm here, kind of decimating. You can see there's been some serious overgrowth here, guys. And what's even cooler is I believe, let's, if we can come up here, I believe inside the blacksmith here, we have some really sweet loot here. So we have a pair of iron boots and an iron pickaxe to get you started on that mining grind there, and some golden horse armor and some bread. So yeah, that is pretty cool as well. I don't know one of the other really cool things about not just the vines appearing on the outside of these huts, but if we kind of build up here, as you can see, the vines actually grow on the insides of the huts, which I think looks absolutely sick and gives like this abandoned, secret jungle village vibe, which I am digging and looks absolutely amazing. I don't know whether this occurs in any of the other houses here. If we jump up here, this one has a little bit of vines growing on the inside too as well. So yeah, it seems to be a pretty common theme with these ones. And not only that, all these houses are on the water, which makes it even cooler that we have jungle village houses with vines growing all over them on top of a lake. that's like all my favorite things like rolled into one. No wonder this seed was one of my favorites. And as you can see, we've got this nice wooden boardwalk going across the water. Now, that's not all there is to the seed. If we go in this direction, we have another one of these jungle submerged houses here. I don't think there's any vines on the inside of this one. Nope, but we do, of course, have vines on the outside of it looking sick as ever. And as you can see, yeah, it's just a really cool seed. And over here, we have the boardwalk that comes right across the little lake here. Ooh, somebody joined the game. I did not realize I had this world open to people. Well, eBay of Doom, it is your lucky day. You have made it into a video. Congratulations, my friend. Hello. I'm recording. This is actually really cool. I didn't know I had the world open. Video should be released next week. Alright, this is your lucky day, man. You have made it into my nostalgic video on this seed. Really, I can't believe you made it in. I should probably turn off letting random people join my games, because otherwise I just have griefers come and you just destroy this beautiful village. But hopefully, eBay of Doom, you are not a griefer. Anyway, we have this beautiful wood boardwalk coming across the lake here. Then the path goes into the village here, submerged by some jungle leaves, and ends over here. But of course, we have another path over here. Ooh, this path kind of stops, hits a tree, and then goes through there. And if we come through here, this path continues off into the jungle here. We have another farm submerged in the jungle here with some vines growing off and the overgrowth leaves. And this path continues to come straight into the jungle, looking really, really cool. Anyway, yeah, wow. This is a really cool, and then we have some cocoa beans over here. So yeah, wow, this seed is actually amazing. It looks really, really cool. And hey, eBay of Doom, how you going? Just admiring this seed with me. It is actually really, really cool, isn't it? Don't you agree, my friend? Anyway, yeah, so this is a sick-ass seed. It goes straight into the jungle. There's vines growing on the buildings, vines growing in the buildings. It's on a lake. We've got this humongous jungle biome here, which I'm sure there's got to be a jungle temple somewhere in here. Then we have another 2 lakes over here, and we have this adorable little island here just hanging in the middle. You could build like a secret storehouse there, or a secret entrance, or, you know, there's a lot of things you could do. We've got some melons. Now, I did say we were going to have a look over here afterwards, so that is what we are going to do. Now, over here, as you can see, we have just your Extreme Hills biome. Nothing too crazy, but if you are a fan of Extreme Hills biomes, definitely worth checking this out, just for the Extreme Hills biomes, because it does look pretty nice. We have this huge plains biome. There's a lot of water in this seed, I have noticed here. We've got some nice oak. Back to the village here. I just want to kind of see if we can find a jungle temple. We have a spruce forest over here. Let's go ahead and jump into the forest here and see. Let's see whether we can spot a jungle temple here. Oh! So close to spawn. Look at that. Already have a jungle temple right next to this floating jungle island, and this looks pretty sick as well. These jungle crevices here. These are some extreme jungle cliffs. These are pretty rare and look sick as. Let's come down here, check out this jungle temple. That's pretty cool, because when I first did this seed, I believe it was 0.9.0. Yeah, that is a long time ago, guys. I feel old, man. Anyway, and there were not jungle temples introduced into Minecraft Pocket Edition yet, but as you can see, we now have jungle temples in this seed as well, which is really, really cool. So let's have a look down here. We're going to smash open this just to get a look at the chest hiding behind here. Alright, we got 3 emeralds, which are really useful now that we have villager trading. We have 4 pieces of gold. We've got a bunch of rotten flesh and some bones over here. Let's come around here, and in we come. And over here we just, oh my gosh, we have a whole lot of rotten flesh and a bunch of bones. So the loot isn't crazy, but you know, how cool is that? Not only do you get that epic village, which for me is super special, holds a nice, safe, you know, close part to my heart, but we also now have some new additions to the seed, including this jungle temple, which looks really, really cool. This is a pretty big jungle biome, so I wouldn't be surprised if you can find another jungle temple. Definitely let me know if you guys can find another jungle temple, because I would really like to know. Anyway, so yeah, this is an amazing seed, and I definitely recommend checking it out. And I reckon this is going to make a comeback in my top 10 seeds for Minecraft Pocket Edition. So anyway, that brings us to the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, because, you know, I'm just going to have a look here. My last video only got 56 likes. That's a little sad there. So let's go ahead and try and reach 300 likes, and I will be adding some people from the comments below into the realm if we do hit 300 likes. So make sure to leave your gamer tag in the comments below as well. And you know what, guys? Until next time, Eystreem out. Bye.